all my friends, welcome to your Mystic Affirmations. This is the beautiful energy for Monday, March the 2nd, 2020. Many blessings to you all. This is a Law of Attraction reading with Tarot. We have lots of different card decks here that have affirmations. We have the Law of Attraction, we have angels, we have sacred geometry, and we have the beautiful Power Thought cards by Louise Hay. So it's a whole myriad of different energies, and this reading is to help us build our energy, restate our affirmations, and affirm our goals. This is to help us get back into the energy of higher vibration when we've been through our ringer of a day, right? So this is to start our Monday off. If you'd like a standard tarot reading or view a standard tarot reading, I've just done the beginning of March. You can click the icon over here. It'll take you to my homepage and it'll show you the playlist and the recent uploads, and you can see all the different things I'm doing. If you would like a private reading, please visit my website, royalmystic.com. Once you're there, you'll see that there is an event there, the Royal Mystic Solstice Light Activation Retreat. This is for everyone who's having a moment of energy crisis. This is to reset and remove all blockages. So it is going to be a beautiful experience, and there's a code in the website that tells you to enter for a discount. If you're one of my Vibe Tribe members, however, or if you are one of my clients, you get a bigger discount. So if you'd like to save the maximum amount, book a reading or join my Vibe Tribe. There's a join button down here below, or you can find it on my actual homepage if you click this icon. So you'll see how to do all that, and we'll start our reading. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow everyone to have the information they seek, to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for your divine guidance as always, and we welcome your energy here. Thank you so much, Divine. So we have our 3 cards. If you'd like to know the names of any of the decks I'm using, they are listed in the description below. There's also instructions for different things in the description below. If you can't figure out how else to get there, scroll down. And here we have the Hermit card as our first card. Now, this card is a very telling energy about where we are in this journey. So this is the reflective phase. This is where we take a good, long, hard look in the mirror. And if we like what we see, great. If we don't like what we see, that just means we have to dig a little deeper. When we're in a place that we are stuck, or the energy is low or fractured, or we are not moving in the direction we want to move, that all of that drive for those movements and the energy vibrations come from inside us. So that's where the fix has to happen. There's nothing external you can do to get yourself back on track. So the reflective look within yourself as to where you are either you have wrong thinking, or you have misunderstood something about what your circumstance is. So this is where we have to examine and just keep asking ourselves more questions as we go through that process. And sometimes it starts with just being still, and because your higher self is in there. It wants you to have the answer. It's going to do it like a fortune cookie sometimes, so you have to decipher it, but it does want you to know. So this is where you have to be still long enough to let it give you the information. So whatever's being brought to your mind, or is even a sore spot, sometimes it's something that we notice is something we don't like, okay? When it's something that you overreact to, or it causes you just an immediate impulse pain. It may even cause nausea. Pay attention to those things. Those are trying to tell you something. That's your body trying to tell you something. Security is our number 1 card here. I choose to feel secure and to work so that my bank account is full. Now, a lot of times, I don't know about you all, but I'm always in a better place when my bills are paid. A lot of dilemma and a lot of tension is caused by trying to make sure that we could keep our jobs, or that we find a job that's adequately pays so that we can support ourselves. I don't know about y'all, but I've worked many jobs simultaneously. That's very stressful. So this is one of those things that can answer a big problem either in the financial state or the security state. Just having something you can count on. Communicate clearly. So when we have this energy, it's number one, it's a beautiful card. Looking at all of these star points coming out away from this angel, and then this big one out here. This is a beautiful energy in this orb. Look at that, and dolphins. So, communicating clearly. Let's have a communication discussion. When we're communicating to the universe and we're asking for something, we have to speak in a different language than what seems to be the taught way. So when you're communicating to the universe that you are in that place of receiving abundance, you have to state it as though you've already received it. Not in a place of, I need, oh please, I'm desperate. Those are words that communicate lack. So, thank you, universe, now that I receive this abundance. I receive blessings of abundance from sources known and unknown. I know that you, the universe, are continuously conspiring in my favor. Thank you. I already received the abundance you have given me. And when someone offers to do something for you, don't say, I got it. You're telling the universe, oh, no, don't even waste your time trying to give me a cup of coffee. I got it. Be careful how you communicate. Be in a place of receiving graciously. It's a hard thing to get. We're dialing in on little nuances here that you've got to really be cautious at what you're saying. From what I remember, the very first time I learned about the law of attraction, it was really important not to speak in the double negative. So think about that. So we have change. The frequency of change supports our ability to gracefully dance with the forever changing nature of reality, both inward and outward, so that we can appreciate the sweet release of the old and the birth of the new. So this is that moment of where we identify where we need to change and make the change so that the future starts to be a different outcome. Now this is one of my favorite cards in the deck. I even have it as a magnet that somebody gave to me without even knowing that I had this deck. So it was a big deal when I got it. I am deeply fulfilled by all that I do. And I'll just say, when I got these cards, this is one of my favorite cards that I wanted to be true. And at that time, it was not. So this is a big moment. Every time I get to read it now, it's like, oh, I did this. I made it. Right? Each moment of the day is special to me as I follow a higher instinct and listen to my heart. I am at peace with my world and affairs. I am deeply fulfilled by all that I do. That is amazing energy, and I'm so happy to be sitting here in the energy of allowing and receiving that already has happened. Okay, this one's a deep one for your parents, and this is where, hey, look, 99.999% of our problems started with the way we were raised. Not that they were trying to do a bad job. It just, things are different now than they were then. I see my parents as tiny children who need love. I have compassion for my parents' childhoods. I now know that I chose them because they were perfect for what I needed to learn. I forgive them and set them free as I set myself free. So they did the best they could with what they had. And some of them, if you had a really bad experience with your parent, that means they had a really bad experience with theirs. So we must forgive and release ourselves from the burden of carrying that kind of non-forgiveness, and we've got to let go of the guilt and pain and suffering, because this is the seed of why this Hermit card is here, is to dig that little rotten thing out. Okay, we've got to get the infection and the pus and the nastiness out of our bodies, out of our spiritual bodies, so that we can heal and we can fill it with light and we can move forward. And look at that, a grand move forward with the Fool card. So this is taking off in a new direction with adventure and excitement. The circle, the 0 in the major arcana, is the unbroken circle of life, which means starting the next cycle in a grand way. Ooh, and the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups, if you look at these two cards, it's like day and night, okay? So you've got the Fool card, which is ready to go. Let's try this. Let's jump. Let's go. Let's get into this adventure. Yay, team. And then you've got the Queen of Cups, who's looking off and going, she's kind of pondering. She's pondering the future. Now, it's not a negative thing. She's just trying to be more subdued and self-reflective. She's a mermaid, for goodness sake. She's going to be more demure. That's what mermaids are. Mystery and amazement and magic. So we've got excitement going on here and more subdued, very sophisticated energy going with the glass of wine looking out into the stars. So next card is the Knight of Wands. So this is action coming. So you've got the moment of excitement that the adventure is about to break and you're about to move forward into it. But you have had to have done this reflective energy to free yourself of what you need to free yourself. It's like taking off in a hot air balloon. You can put as much helium or heat into that, the exhaust into that balloon as you want, but if there's too much weight in the bottom, it's not going to rise. So we have to be in a place of freeing ourselves of all that baggage so that we can take the action and move forward. So this is where that energy of healing, reflecting on it, and now it's time for action so that you can take off and start your next cycle unencumbered. And the beautiful change is here, so it is powering you up for all of that. So this is a great reading for Monday. I hope you all enjoyed it. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. See you tomorrow. Namaste.